your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Boilermakers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get...
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Crosses the 30, he's got a late. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. And the Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now breaks into the open. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's loose.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run to the left. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over, because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my time.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Sends it back in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keep...
It's a fumble! Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run the screen. Shakes off the defender. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. Wilson to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over the...
Turning it on. He's at the tip, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
It's a turnover on down.
Looking downfield on first down. Final time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And that's good enough.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. With the catch, it's Watkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
with the run on 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Plows through the defense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Wilson will throw. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Spartans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, that's when the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Boots' first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's the handoff. Makes a man miss. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing.
The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Breaks the tackle. He found the hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quarterback moving, finding open areas. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wilson to pass. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they... Not on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field. I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receiver.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Just keep slinging it. Right on target this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Watson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. There he goes. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good.
35. Michigan State, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Dropping back, it's Warrior. It's on target and complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Got room to work. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got his man. Quick step and go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll run it from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. He didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Warrior. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. At the 35, he's loose. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
Breaks gets into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 30. Used the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Royer. Deep shot for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.